What's up, guys? It's your boy Chef from Off the Dome, official YouTube channel for everything sports, music, entertainment, all that crap. And today it's going to be a Wednesday wrap-up episode, all right? And the Wednesday wrap-up is when I wrap everything up Tuesday night for Wednesday morning, or stores on Wednesday mornings, everything from the week, from the last Wednesday to this Wednesday. But right now we're talking about the relevant stories. We have Seth Rollins defends Vince McMahon on the Dean Ambrose comments about WWE being trash and being not a fun place to work, etc. We have the Chris Brown renaissance, and we also have the Taylor Swift choking once more. First, I like to say with Taylor Swift choking, the first single me failing to get the number one spot because of Old Town Road, and for Calm Down getting the number 2 spot and failing to get number 1, it begs the question. I don't want to say that Taylor Swift is flopping, because for any serious business, any other regular artist that get the number 2 position, usually it's like a good feat. That's a career high. You got the second best spot. There's nothing to laugh at. There's nothing to joke at. The singles are still in the top 20. Me still in the top 20 now. It's going to fall down the charts, but many singles do debut high and fall down the charts, then rise, get radio play, etc. Taylor Swift probably would spend about 13 to 14 weeks on the chart, then fall off, make the year-end list, blah, blah, blah. Her singles are going to go platinum, double platinum, maybe even triple platinum. But I don't want to say this is exactly her flopping. I think the good test of time will be if, when her album comes out in August, if she drops a single in September and if she can't get the number 1 spot. Unless there's another huge novelty song, phenomenon, or anything like that, like Old Town Road. Old Town Road is basically a once-a-year type thing. It's usually a once or twice a decade type thing where you have a song dominant like this. Now, in this decade, we had about 3 or 4 times. We've had meme songs. Despacito was a huge novelty song. Well, I don't want to say novelty, but the Spanish-English crossover thing became big again. They used to always do it. Then it died down for a bit. Pitbull kind of took the lane. Pitbull was the only star crossing over. And now that Pitbull doesn't matter, Hispanic superstars basically have a chance to get into the mainstream. I also have another video coming out about Pitbull. But since Despacito was such a huge thing, went diamond in a year, was big in The Shape of You. The only reason I didn't get the number 1 song of the year is basically because it was released. Well, it didn't get to the number 1 spot till the summer. Shape of You took the whole winter and most of the summer in the top 10. But Despacito was the hugest single. It sold more copies. It went diamond before Shape of You. Spent more than weeks at number 1. Another phenomenon this decade we had was the party rock anthem, the shuffle thing, the Call Me Maybe vines and memes off that. It was a lot of things that were big just because of the joke of it, or because it was a fad, or it's a dance. So Old Town Road is that. It's a meme. It had a controversial Billboard. It had a perfect storm of things just to get it to number 1. And it's so powerful that now the question is, how do you stop a song like this? One would say the weight game, but the problem is it's been 12 weeks. Old Town Road has cock-blocked 6 songs for becoming number 1. Shawn Mendes, Nothing If I Can't Have You. Me by Taylor Swift. I Don't Care by Justin Bieber. Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. Now Just Calm Down by Taylor Swift. And I think I'm forgetting the song, but it was about 5 or 6 songs that cock-blocked. So the question now has to be, who can obtain a number 1 spot? Who will be there? Oh, Wow was the first one. Wow by Post Malone was the first song cock-blocked. But that song, the fact that he got in the top 5 is amazing, because that song for a while looked like it was only going to stay at number 8 and fall off the charts. So now we got heavy hitters on the charts. Taylor Swift is looking for that number 1. It hasn't happened yet. Justin Bieber and Ed Sheeran has found their number 1 in the UK. But other than that, Shawn Mendes couldn't get his number 1 in his hometown, Canada. There's multiple things that's happened. So we now have to see what is the dilemma with this song and who can overcome the song. Do I think anyone can overcome the song? I don't think it can be done. But we'll see what happens. Now, then we go with the Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose thing. And look, Dean Ambrose is a disgruntled employee. He doesn't like his time at WWE. I'm pretty sure Seth Rollins doesn't like his time either. He probably likes Triple H to extend some other people there and Becky Lynch, but I don't think Seth Rollins truly thinks his championship reign means anything. I don't think he truly thinks he's being booked well. I think he knows that he's being booked like crap, But he's on the contract. He's going to say what he has to say. So that is what it is. Yep, it is what it is. So overall, for the Wednesday wrap-up this week, man, it wasn't much to talk about. And the last subject I want to get to is your boy Chris Breezy. Chris Brown, by having this album coming out and all these huge features like Justin Bieber, Drake, and having his other old-time friends like Tyga and all these guys on the album, it kind of, I don't know, it kind of sparks the interest of the listener, you know? It kind of gives them a different perspective. And I think this is a Chris Brown renaissance because we're seeing top 10 hits by Chris Brown. We're seeing his popularity. Last year with his song Freaky Friday, you're seeing him undecided debut in number 35. I think he's starting to have hits again. He's not selling for the bottom of the chart. Heartbreak on the Phone Moon, he didn't even have a top 40 single other than Party, but Party reached literally number 40. So this is a good thing for Chris Brown. Top 10 single at number 35. The Justin Bieber single probably going to top 10. Chris Brown, we may be experiencing a renaissance and a peak in popularity. And the Marshmello controversy with that song kind of helped people think about his past, but also made people forgive him. It's been 10 years since the incident. So I think it's time to move on. And Chris Brown, I have to say, although I do not like majority of his projects, I do admit he's a talented individual. He has his personal demons and problems. But damn, you see a guy get slandered like that, and he literally beat the biggest pop star. I mean, you know, he literally did. At the time, I don't think at the time there was anyone bigger than Rihanna. Rihanna was the biggest pop star. She still is to an extent. Well, actually, I would claim Rihanna is the biggest pop star because she's the only person I know that can drop an album tomorrow and actually have a chance to get number one. Katy Perry's singles will flop. Lady Gaga needs a movie soundtrack to help her out. Taylor Swift obviously can't beat a novelty song. So Rihanna is basically the biggest pop star at the time. She was huge. He was huge. They both had top 10 hits. They both had number one hits. He beat her and came back from it. Not many people could get over a scandal like that. Kanye West comes to mind, but he never did nothing egregious like that. But the George Bush hates black people and the Taylor Swift VMA thing, with all that he did, you'd think his career would be dead. But years later, he's still dropping 200,000 copies first week last year. And Chris Brown could have platinum albums within 5 weeks. So overall, the Chris Brown renaissance is happening. His albums are still going to go to platinum. And 10 years later, after the incident, he's still going strong. So shout out to Chris Brown for doing what he does. No, he's not a perfect human being. He's done a lot of despicable things, I understand. But you have to respect the guy's hustle. That's all I have to say. This is your boy Chef from Off the Dome. See you later with another video.